my Audi Q7, man. It's been a great car, but I'm selling her. She's not gonna be with me no more, but I just want to make her a video, just presenting it. It's been a great car for me. A little bit unreliable, or yeah, unreliable, but it's just so beautiful, you know? It's got everything you need, bro. But the body is just so timeless. I really love the way the lights look and everything. Those daytime running lights, the whole grille, everything, fascia. Overall, just the whole breeze of the car just feels good. Now, this is the 3.6 Quattro version, meaning the engine is a V6. I think it makes like 300 something horsepower, but you really cannot feel it because it is heavy. I mean, this car weighs tons. But I want to show you the engine real quick. Okay, there you go. This is the engine, V6 FSI. It's a 2010 model. And she's purring, she's good. Transmission is good. It's a great car. Folding mirrors. You got the sunroof over here. It's raining, so I'm not gonna open it. But let's check out the interior. As you can see, I have leather trim. We even have lighting over here. That's your parking brake. You got to release the back. Coming inside, you have the dash, which is still pretty good for this day. Like, this is a 2010 car and it looks great. It has a little screen that is your system info right there. You can check. You have the radio, entertainment, whatever. I like that everything is physical buttons. Pretty cool, you know, like gauge, or not gauge cluster, but middle section. Unfortunately, these, they don't have a cigarette lighter. They're not cigarette lighters, they're just charging cables for 12 volt. But yeah, everything in this car is nice, man. You got the defroster and everything. You have keyless entry with the start stop, and you can insert the key as well. This was pretty revolutionary for the time. You got your turn signals, your windshield wiper, and a cruise control I never used. You can also adjust the steering height, you know. Look at that mirror. It literally goes, it polarizes based on the environment. Same with this mirror and same with that one, I think. If you look at the glove box, you just press a button. It's over there. Pretty cool stuff. I think if you press the valet button, you can open the, never mind. Whatever. The valet does something. You have nice seats. They are powered, so you can move them. You have the thing here on the side. Move them and everything like that. You can set these sitting positions. This is where you fold the mirrors over here and everything like that. You can choose, turn on the light, everything, you know, it looks pretty cool. In the middle, you have some information right there, some storage space, another cup holder. If I turn on the lights, oh, this is pretty cool. This is where you turn on the, that's the button you press to turn the blind out, and then this is where you open the actual roof. You have storage space for your glasses right here. Great place over here to fold your mirrors. Hey there, what's up? And then, yeah. So this is the last row. I'll take you back there real quick. But as you can see, the lighting, everything's good. You have, I'll take you back there. But yeah, let's go. Lego. Nice rims. Should mention that. But here you go. You have an ashtray over here on both sides. You have your mirrors. You have this cover, which you can put down and up, which I think is really cool. You even have screens in the back. Yes, that's how advanced this car was back in its day, in 2009 or 2010. You have, these are my cleaning products, but you have, like I said, lighting. You have your own climate zones over here, another charger. You even have vents here on the side, which is pretty cool. And this is where you get access to the third row. Those are 2 seats right there, and even they have a cup holder right there. Right, more lighting. This opens up in the back as well. So yeah, I really like this car, but I think it's time for a new one. I'm gonna miss it a lot. Even has the button, look that, boom. So it closes down by itself. So I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on the drive back. But yeah, man, it's such a beautiful car. I love her. She's been great for me. So how does this car actually drive? Well, it drives pretty good. It's not fast, but it sounds amazing. And it's very smooth. I mean, I could literally turn this, look, I can turn with one finger. It's so easy. It's amazing. It's great. Which way do I go? Oh, this way. Okay. It's great. The car feels good. It's adaptive. It's got nice, smooth suspension. We've seen other Audis, the more like, race type versions, they're not as soft. This car has it down to a T. It's perfect. It's smooth. I don't really have any complaints about it. It's heavy, so you don't have that torque, but it gets up to speed. I mean, I was doing like a 80 something on the highway coming back here to where I'm recording. But yeah, it's so smooth and it's so nice. It's elegant, and the downside is the size, but because of that, it doesn't hinder your driving ability, right? But when it comes to parking and stuff, you have some issues because it's a large car, but the car tries to help you. Like when you're parking, the mirror to the right when you're parking goes down. Like it what's it called? It folds down, right? So you're able to see the curb, so you don't curb your wheels. And overall, it's just super smart car for its age. You gotta remember, this is a 13-year-old car, almost 14-year-old car, and it's still great. My particular model has 119,000 miles, and one thing I like about the Audi is that they're super sensitive. So even if there's nothing wrong with the engine, it'll still say there's an engine problem, which I really don't like. But other than that, it's fine. It's perfect. I'm pretty sure this car has air suspension because of the way it sounds. The suspension, I don't know. Like I just went over its speedboat and you could hear the air like go up and down. But what has my experience been with this car? So I had it since 2017. It's been used as a work vehicle, right, to transport materials and stuff. And it's been great for that because you have all the room in the back. You could fold down the seats and even the front row, the second row seats, and it has no issues with that. It's fine. So I can't really complain about that. Then it's just as a personal vehicle for me. When I got my license, I was able to drive it, and at first I wasn't really liking this car because like, oh, this is a V6. Oh, it's a SUV. Like I want like a sports car. Young people. I'm still young, but I thought about it. The more I drive it, the more I'm like, I really like this car. I really like how it drives, and it's so smooth and everything about it. Like I said, I cannot complain. It doesn't have a lot of power, and that's actually helpful because I feel safe on the road, and I don't feel like I'm about to spin out or anything like that. I don't feel like I'm in any danger because of that, right? It has a good balance. It's well-balanced vehicle. And remember, this is a 3.6 liter, so they even have a V12 version of this car, which I just can't imagine. I mean, that car would not be running today. But overall, I think its design is super timeless. I think it's great. My ownership experience with it, like I said, so it's been fine for the past couple years, except last year I had the alternator fail on me and I got stranded on the road. But and then one time I had it happen where the car was acting funny and we needed to retension the belt. Like we had to change the belt and everything. Not the belt, something like for the alternator again. And yeah, it costed us like $2,000 within like a month. Like it was just 2 times it happened that it broke down like that, and that's what we did with it. So yeah, but it's a great vehicle overall. Oh, one time I had last year too, so this is okay. I had it where I started using the parking brake, which hasn't been used at all. So I started using it, everything was going fine, and then one time I was driving really like fast and I had to come to a complete stop, and that complete stop ruined my not ruined it, but later on when I was getting to where I was going, the wheels started like, you could hear metal on metal scraping, and I got really scared about that because I was like, what's going on? Like it made a horrible noise. But what ended up happening is it fixed itself somehow. I don't know, like I guess the metal, like I don't even know what it was, because it was just making like metal on metal sound. But after like driving it for like 2 miles, like I was driving back home, everything stopped, everything was fine. But I still got the car checked out, and apparently there was no issues with the parking brake or nothing. And ever since then it never happened. But I think it might be because I overheated the brakes or something. I'm not too sure. But like I said, other than that, this year has been phenomenal. I just don't trust it in the winter time because it is an old car, and the engine, I have to wait for the engine to warm up and everything. And if I don't do that, I feel like I might break some components, and it's not good. And it takes some time to warm up. It takes about like 10 minutes for the whole oil temperature to go where it should be. But it doesn't have any heating problems. Its transmission is smooth, but at this point, I might need like spark plugs. You know, I might need some timing chain. I heard a lot of Audis from this time they need timing chain fixes, and I'm not sure this is one of the engines that needs it, but I don't want to be there for when it happens. Right? It's everything. Any repair is expensive on a German car, so that's one of the reasons. But other than that, man, I really can't complain. I feel really good driving. I feel confident. And that's what you want from a car, you know. You don't want to feel like you're driving something that you're not safe in. The only thing that it has downside is, like I said, the reliability. But that comes with the age of mostly any car, except if you have a Toyota or a Honda. So I really can't complain there. I mean, it's going 119,000 miles, almost 120, and I don't see this. It's not like I'm feeling anything wrong. I know something could happen at any time, but I feel fine right now. All right, guys. So with that being said, I'm gonna end the video. I'm gonna send this car off. It's like a final goodbye video for it. Just an appreciation of what it did for me, what it done. Like, I've learned how to drive with this car, and I feel like any other car I'm gonna drive is gonna be piece of cake because no other car is gonna be as big as this, you know. But other than that, guys, yeah, thank you. Have a good day.